All right, welcome Odyssey. Thanks.
Look, my friend.
Just want to thank you for being a part of this business, man. Yeah, Lovetree Alchemy needed you, and so thanks for being here. We're still getting started. We've got a lot to do. I'm Ray Lovetree. This is Odyssey. We're Lovetree Alchemy, and we're here to make quality medicine for everybody. That's really what we're about. This started about 6 years ago for me. Odyssey joined the team, I guess, about a year ago or so,
Yeah.
something like that. And it's been a journey. I'm a single full-time dad. I've got a big life, and I really believe in what I'm doing here. And to give it the energy it needs, I needed help. And so that's, I got Odyssey here, who's been. Tell me a little bit about how this medicine affected you and what brought you here.
Yeah. So I first discovered you at a farmer's market through a mutual friend of ours named Jordy.
Jordan.
And I've been trying some other extracts because, I've never really gotten into the natural medicine game. So I was exploring. It's like, okay, what is this? What could this be? And a lot of the stuff I'd been trying just hadn't really been doing anything. I was just kind of more curious as like, is this gonna do anything?
Right.
And when I saw your stuff, I was like, that's really interesting how it kind of, the way it packaged, the way you'd formulated it, the fact that it wasn't in alcohol, but it was in honey. I was just like, it was in this kind of cool looking syringe. And those kind of visual things drew me in. And then it was also just a delicious product to taste.
Thanks. Yeah.
And that's when I discovered how it could actually be effective for me, because I bought it and then I started taking it over the course of a month. And I had allergies. My allergies were probably at like a 5 or 6 when I'd moved here.
Yeah.
And over the course of the month, those allergies had decreased to a 2. And then a couple months later, they were gone.
Cool.
And so that was like a really driver. And so like the medicine was a huge part. And also just watching you work and how you approached your work was a huge thing for me. And
Nice.
as I've kind of gained more experience and grown, seeing how someone work is such a huge part of my process. Like the quality and the care that you actually show up with is huge. Because I see a lot of people just trying to basically want to be a professional without putting the work into being professional. And when I listen to people who are really into their craft, who love their craft, and I hear how much you love your craft when I listen to you. Like it just sounds different. It sounds different when you listen to someone who loves their craft. They can't stop talking about it. They effuse about it. They love to sink into every single details. And when you're around someone like that, that's just inspiring and passionate. And I get to see how much you're always looking to push the envelope of how can we make this better.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that means a lot. That's what my whole intention of doing this is to help people through natural medicine. Something that I believe in fully, as an alternative to so many things out there that really we don't need to be doing, in my opinion. I mean, there's natural alternatives for most things, and these plants are here to support us. And we have such beautiful plants here on Maui. And thanks for bringing up the honey aspect and the syringe. I mean, that was a interesting choice at first, but it became kind of a trademark. I learned the honey technique from a good friend of mine, Brian Leto. He's a biochemist here on island, and ever since then, I've just been. That's how I want to present my medicine is in this format. I also do the others. I have alcohol extracts, and we do a number of other things. But yeah, the honey's been a great way to present the medicine that I make. And yeah, so you understand that we make these things in a high quality manner, and I chose the spagyric manner, which is a little different than a lot of other medicines, but it's a more potent medicine. And I don't want to get too much into spagyrics, I guess, right now, but I just want to bring up the fact that this has to be a passion. If you're going to make something of quality, you need to be passionate about it. And this was something that I found that was true for me, that I know. And I've got a long journey ahead of me, but yeah, this is it. It's natural medicine.